The ocean has always been the stage where great powers prove themselves. Empires rose and fell on these waters, from the British Royal Navy that ruled the 19th century to America's Navy today. But here's the question. In 2025, with rising threats from China and Russia, can the United States really maintain its dominance beneath the waves? And how does Australia's brand new AUKUS Submarine Shipyard fit into this global race? Today, we dive deep into the future of Allied submarine power, the steel, the strategy, and the survival of sea dominance. Australia's bold move. On September 2025, Australia stunned the region with an $8 billion announcement, a massive upgrade of its Henderson Shipyard in Western Australia. This isn't just about pouring concrete. It's about creating one of the world's newest nuclear submarine hubs, designed to maintain and eventually build the most advanced attack submarines in history. Think about it. Australia, a country that never had nuclear submarines before, is now investing billions to anchor the AUKUS Pact. The shipyard will create thousands of jobs, host nuclear-ready facilities, and turn Perth's coastline into a strategic chessboard square, one that directly faces the Indo-Pacific. What AUKUS really means. Let's pause for a second. What is AUKUS really about? At its core, AUKUS is an agreement between Australia, the United States, and the United Kingdom. Phase 1. Australia buys a few U.S. Virginia-class submarines. Phase 2. It co-develops a brand new AUKUS class submarine with America and Britain. Why? Because nuclear submarines aren't just weapons. They're the most powerful tool of deterrence. They can stay hidden for months, travel across oceans without surfacing, and carry weapons that no enemy wants to face. For Australia, joining this elite club means security. For America, it means allies finally share the burden in the Indo-Pacific. America's submarine arsenal. Now let's turn to the United States. Right now, the backbone of American undersea power is the Virginia-class submarine. These are nuclear-powered, armed with Tomahawk cruise missiles, and designed for stealth missions. Behind them, another class is being built, the Columbia-class, America's ultimate nuclear deterrent. But here's the problem. The U.S. Navy has struggled to meet its production goals. For years, it has aimed to build 2 Virginia-class subs per year. Reality: shortages in skilled workers, supply chain bottlenecks, and aging infrastructure have slowed the pace. The Navy is trying to fix this by 2028, but the pressure is on. Because every delay doesn't just affect America, it affects AUKUS too. The bottleneck crisis. Let's be real. Submarine building isn't like making cars or airplanes. Every weld must be perfect, every component nuclear certified, every crew trained to survive months underwater. The U.S. shipbuilding industry is facing 3 bottlenecks. First, workforce. Thousands of skilled welders, electricians, and engineers are needed, but training them takes years. Second, suppliers. Nuclear reactors, advanced sonar, titanium components. These aren't things you can buy off the shelf. Many are produced by single suppliers already running at full capacity. Third, infrastructure. Dry docks, testing facilities, and yards built during the Cold War are struggling to keep up with today's demand. So yes, America can build subs, but not as many and not as fast as its strategies require. That's where allies like Australia step in. Henderson versus U.S. yards. Here's the fascinating part. While the U.S. Navy is trying to expand old facilities in Connecticut and Virginia, Australia is building brand new nuclear-ready docks from scratch. Think about that contrast. America has scale, experience, and technology, but it's weighed down by decades-old infrastructure. Australia has no history in nuclear shipbuilding, but it has a clean slate, political will, and billions in new funding. In the long run, Henderson could become more than just a maintenance site. It could be the place where the first AUKUS-class submarines are laid down. And that means Australia isn't just a customer, it's becoming a producer. Strategic implications. So what does this mean for the balance of power? Best case, America ramps production, Australia builds Henderson on time, and together they flood the Pacific with silent hunters, a deterrent that keeps China and Russia cautious. Worst case, delays pile up, workers and suppliers can't keep pace, and the U.S. struggles to deliver Virginia-class boats even for itself, let alone for Australia. Either way, one thing is certain: the oceans of the 21st century will be shaped not only by technology, but by industry. The ability to build, maintain, and deploy submarines, faster, smarter, and with allies, will decide who dominates the deep.